immediately raises the flag of nationalism. Oh, why are you not concerned? Aren't you responsible for this whole fiasco? I mean, if your heads were, on a proper place, and you were more, if you knew what was happening, come on, who would accept your theory of a aid terrorist or attempt, these people who are calling terrorists are not even convicted, jumping.
So are you, Asad Owaisi, going on record now to allege a fake encounter? Are you going on record to allege a fake encounter? Are you saying that?
Yeah, of course it is, because in the light of the videos, it is clear, it clearly shows that these people could have been easily apprehended. And even the ANI video wherein the concerned Sarpanch says that these people were throwing stones at the police. Who's speaking the truth? The Sarpanch says they were throwing the stones. The IG says, oh, they had kattas, country-made kattas. I know country-made kattas. And then you're saying that there was an encounter. And then you see dead bodies and having headshot wounds. And come on, I mean, they don't match up. You know, the whole world is talking about it.
Okay.
It's not only us, everyone is...
Okay, Yes, I know it's become a major national and international talking point in the media, certainly, Asad. I want to play one of the most controversial videos now before I go to Sudhanshu Mittal, a video in which you can clearly hear the police talking about shooting somebody who is still alive, and you can hear the word "Zinda hai, maar do."
थोड़ी देर बाद वीडियो बना रहे हो भाई, ये बात करो अभी मत करो मर जाएगा वो। अरे
Now, really a video that disturbs, raises many grave questions, Sudhanshu Mittal. Yet you had a statement from Kiren Rijiju saying that, everybody should stop questioning authorities, should stop questioning the police. A statement he later modified, but the fact of the matter is that the BJP seems to be suggesting that anyone who is even raising question based on these very damning videos is anti-national. Why is it anti-national to ask questions about whether this encounter was not... let me rephrase it. I would say, did the police have a chance to arrest the men that they killed?
I'm thankful that you've stopped calling it a fake encounter, because all the videos have clearly established that there was an encounter. But I must remind you that Mr. Owaisi and the Congress friends of Mr. Digvijay Singh had already called it a fake encounter even before any video had surfaced. Mr. Owaisi had said what? They were wearing pants, they were wearing shirts. So they were not wearing jail clothes. So this means there was a conspiracy. Mr. Owaisi would do well in asking his brother who was in jail that an under trial does not wear clothes provided by the jail authority, he wears civilian clothes. So he had already, on the basis of that, he had made it a fake encounter. Now, as far as what you have just shown, Barkha, it is time that we do not pick up selectively from something which has happened over a period of 45 minutes. One video is the last of the minute of this encounter.
But there are four videos, Sudhanshu. There are four different angles, four different videos.
Allow me to finish.
In another one, you can hear these men saying, you can hear the police officers saying that these men want to talk to us. Inko gher lo, teen khisikne ki bhi koshish kar rahe hain. So I'm not denying that these were men accused of very serious charges. I'm not denying that there is a head constable who has been killed, and we must reflect on that, and our thoughts and prayers must go out to him. But I am simply saying that these videos raise grave questions over whether these men could have been arrested instead of killed, whether due process of law has been followed. Sudhanshu, quickly, then I want to go to the others.
Barkha, but how does this video raise this question? Because what happened subsequently to that video, you do not know. I mean, there is a police officer who says they were fired upon. Now you have to also understand the imponderables which were there at the time of the encounter. They could have been very heavily armed. They could have had RDX with them. They could have been carrying bombs with them. You don't know. Because these are fugitives.
But then where is the evidence of that? There have in fact been contradictions over whether they had any weapons at all, and whether those weapons were made of spoons and plates, whether they were sharp objects.
Please understand, at the point of the encounter, nobody knows what they are carrying. And if there is any gunshot, that is good enough a reason why they must strictest possible action must be taken. And you are saying, and let me tell you, Mr. OSC was talking about the law. The law, section 46 of the CRPC. I think you all need to read that. In CRPC, it says anybody who is accused of a heinous crime, which will lead to a death sentence or which will lead to a life imprisonment, the police is well within its right to liquidate him for the purpose of the arrest. This is the law.
Okay, I need to get the others. Asad, one sentence. Asad Owaisi, one sentence. Then Rakesh Sinha and Justice Karju. Asad Owaisi, one sentence, please.
You know, I am thankful to the BJP spokesperson of reminding about my brother's incarceration. Let me also remind him about his own president incarceration in jail, and he was out of Gujarat.
I'm talking about your statement on wearing of clothes. And you could have verified it from your brother. That's all I've said.
Can you please be quiet? Can you please be quiet and allow me to say? The second point is that in jail, you are not allowed to wear a watch. You are not allowed to wear shoes. I have been to jail. I know for a fact if under trial. You don't wear shoes. You don't wear belt. How are these people? Where did they get this belt and these shoes from? And then your Madhya Pradesh police, listen to me, your Madhya Pradesh BJP says that we had information that they are going to do a huge terrorist act. If they knew that they were going to do a terrorist act, why didn't you stop them from breaking the jail? Why didn't you stop them from breaking the jail?
Okay.
You are totally cornered.
Let me interject here. Let me interject
here. You are exposed very badly. Your nationalism defense is not going to work now.
I mean, Mr. OSC.
Okay, I just want to get Rakesh Sinha and Justice Karju Sudhanshu. Give me a moment.
How shameful.
Okay, give me a moment. Okay, hang on. Justice Karju, you have written on Facebook that this actually is so horrific that it calls for a death sentence. Now, I don't know if you're being hyperbolic here, you're being rhetorical. Should someone as senior as you be making such a comment? What do you base it on? As facts are still coming in dribs and drabs. The BJP government in Madhya Pradesh and the police have pointed out that there is a head constable who has been murdered. There was a jail guard who was tied up. There is a young daughter of this guard who broke down in tears. There is a funeral that took place. Obviously, you have to look at all sides of this issue. Justice Karju.
See, I wish to make 2-3 points. Firstly, these were under trials, not convicts. Whether they were dreaded terrorists or all had yet to be decided by a court of law. Secondly, by all these videos which I saw on some of you have shown, statement of Mr. Sanjeev Shami, the Inspector General of the Anti-Terrorist Squad. He said that these people were unarmed and the policeman did not suffer any injuries. That is what I read. And then Mr. Bhupesh Singh, the Madhya Pradesh Home Minister, said that these people were only armed with spoons and plates. I am convinced this was a fake encounter, and I have given a judgment in the Supreme Court that in fake encounters there is no option. This comes within the category of rarest of rare case, because here a Rakshak has become a Bhakshak. They must be not only those who committed these extrajudicial murders, these cold-blooded murders, but even the political authorities.
But Justice Karju, how do you come to that conclusion right now? How do you come? I agree with you that the videos raise very disturbing questions, but I point you to the fact that I agree with you that the videos raise disturbing questions, but how can you draw, just like we have to call these men, 1 minute Justice Karju, just like we have to call these men accused and they're under trial, similarly, we can't draw a conclusion yet. We can only raise questions. You're drawing a conclusion, Justice Karju.
No, I'm not. The one video showed 5 people are standing on a rock and these policemen are saying control, control, ghero, surround karo, and thereafter the bodies are lying. Maybe some people had been alive and repeatedly their bodies were being pumped with bullets and somebody is saying maro, maro, zinda hai, maro. There is no doubt in my mind that this was a fake encounter and these people should not be given life sentence. However high the political authorities and police authorities of Madhya Pradesh are. They must be given death sentence. That is my own judgment in the Supreme Court. Prakash Kadam versus Ram Prasad Gupta. You can read it online.
I need to
death
respond.
sentence
Okay, let me
is
get
the only
Rakesh Sinha.
sentence.
Let me get
Because
Rakesh
just see,
Sinha. Let me get Rakesh Sinha. Let me get Rakesh Sinha. Let me get Rakesh Sinha and Parvez Alam because they haven't spoken yet. Sudhanshu, they haven't spoken yet. Let the others who haven't spoken. Rakesh Sinha ji, go ahead.
I think this is the most innocent act of the state agency to kill these people. They were not only terrorists.
What do you mean by that?
They were
Most
not merely
innocent act.
they were not merely accused. They escaped from the jail. They killed a security person. And what else you want? Evidence for these people. You are protecting these people. You are giving a wall to these people that they were innocent. They were killed. They are under trials. One of them accused was
No one is discussing their innocence or guilt in their cases, Rakesh ji. Rakesh ji, no one is making a judgment about their innocence and guilt. I am only correcting you to say that nobody is making a judgment on their innocence and guilt. They were under trials.
Let me complete
the
here.
court would have decided that.
Let me
Yes.
complete here that
Yes.
it was the Supreme Court's directive that these accused should be tried through video conferencing. Why? What was the reason? They were raising the slogan Pakistan Zindabad. I am surprised that a member of parliament, Owaisi, he has habit to fishing in the troubled water. He is the person who is supporting the ISIS accused and publicly he said that he would support ISIS accused. Now he's relating everything to the community. Every killer, every accused is not a Muslim. He might be a Muslim by birth, but we treat them as accused. Without order, there cannot be law. I disagree with Mr. Karju when he said there should. Why are you believing that video? The videography is not systematic videography. Who is watching that video is right? Who can watch? Who can give the proof?
But the video has not been denied, Rakesh ji. The video has not been denied. It hasn't been authenticated officially, but it hasn't been denied. It hasn't been authenticated officially, but it hasn't been denied.
Oh, this is not a videography, proper videography. This is not a marriage videography. This is the encounter. Someone is.
But then the police.
No. I think this is the most innocent act of the state agency, and you know the security of the state is under threat. Security of the state is under threat.
Okay.
Simi has been banned for last 13 years.
I need to bring in Parvez Alam. Rakesh, okay.
In bomb manufacturing, bank dokaiti, and killers. One of them have been convicted by the Supreme Court. So there is no reason doubting the police authority. Every time we are demoralizing our police authority. This is not the case of United States of America. This is not the case of England. I know that law and order is supreme. I know that law and order is supreme.
Okay.
But in the name of law and order,
that's all I was saying.
Of law and order, you cannot demoralize our police agency, our threat. Did army ask the?
Okay, Parvez Alam, sir. Parvez Alam.
What arms you have?
Okay, Rakesh ji, you made your point. Let me just get Parvez Alam. सर एक मिनट परवेज आलम साहब आप क्या बोलेंगे आप वकील रह चुके हैं बहुत से सिमी अक्यूज के इन लोगों के भी वकील रह चुके हैं आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे
देखिए फेक एनकाउंटर जो किया है इन लोगों ने ये आपने जितने फुटेज देखे हैं फुटेज से क्लियर है ओवैसी साहब ने अभी क्लियर कर दिया आपके सामने काडू साहब ने अभी क्लियर कर दिया आपके सामने एटीएस चीफ का स्टेटमेंट सुबह आया एटीएस चीफ ने ये कहा कि पत्थरबाजी हो रही थी हमने अपने डिफेंस में गोली चलाई मिस्टर काडू ने अभी आपसे कहा कि वो साइटेशन सुप्रीम कोर्ट उठा के देख लीजिए जस्टिस हेगड़े साहब की रूलिंग हेल्ड किया उन्होंने कि इनकाउंटर किन किन परिस्थितियों में हो सकता है किन किन हालात में हो सकता है ओवैसी साहब ने भी आपको एक्सप्लेन किया देखिए इनकाउंटर करने की जरूरत ही नहीं थी उनके हाथ में कोई हथियार नहीं थे वो हर हाल में जो है गिरफ्तार किए जा सकते थे लेकिन जानबूझकर पुलिस उन्हें गिरफ्तार करना नहीं चाहती थी क्योंकि जो लूपोस जेल में छुपे हुए थे वो लूपोस अभी तक
लेकिन परवेज साहब मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी मैं परवेज साहब से पूछना चाहूंगी परवेज साहब मैं आपसे एक सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी 1 मिनट मैं एक सवाल पूछना चाहती हूँ मेरे भी सवाल है परवेज साहब से परवेज साहब हमें जो जानकारी है वो ये है कि ये सारे जो केसेस थे ये कंप्लीशन के स्टेज पे पहुंचने वाले थे अगर ये कंप्लीशन के स्टेज पे पहुंचने वाले थे तो ये जेल ब्रेक क्यों किया ये भागने की कोशिश क्यों की और आप इस बात की एक्सप्लेनेशन कैसे देते हैं कि एक हेड कांस्टेबल उनको मारा गया एक जेल गार्ड उसको बांध कर टाई अप किया गया आई डोंट बिलीव वन जस्टिफाइज द अदर लेकिन आपको इसकी जवाबदारी भी देनी होगी उनके वकील होने के नाते
बरखा जी, आप इतनी सीनियर पत्रकार हैं, मैं आपकी रिस्पेक्ट करता हूं। आप ये कैसे कह सकती हैं कि भागने की कोशिश की उन्होंने? भगाने की कोशिश की,
ये पुलिस कहती है।
शब्द इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकती क्या आप? भागने की कोशिश की। देखिए,
आप क्या कह रहे हैं? आपकी क्या एलिगेशन है? आप कह रहे हैं कि उनको भगाया गया, नॉट कि उन्होंने वॉलंटरीली भागा। नहीं, परवेज साहब, प्लीज क्लैरिफाई व्हाट यू सेइंग। परवेज साहब, प्लीज क्लैरिफाई व्हाट यू सेइंग।
You are
Please clarify what you're saying.
You are questioning the police agency. You are questioning the martyrdom of the Mr. Jadhav. You are insulting. Don't insult. You can support the Simi activist. You can be a lawyer of the Simi activist, but you don't have moral right to insult the martyrdom of a security person.
अच्छा, मुझे परवेज, लेट मी अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट ही सेइंग। मिस्टर परवेज आलम, आर यू सेइंग कि वो जेल से भाग के नहीं गए, और आपका क्या बेसिस है ये कहने का? प्लीज इस पे एलैबोरेट करिए, देन आई वांट टू गो बैक टू द अदर्स।
आप ये बताइए, आईएसओ प्रमाणित जेल क्या टूथब्रश से बनाई हुई चाबी से खोला जा सकता है? आईएसओ प्रमाणित जेल में आईजी साहब का कल स्टेटमेंट था कि टूथब्रश के हैंडल से चाबी बनाई गई, उस आईएसओ प्रमाणित जेल के लॉकअप को खोला गया। ऐसा आईएसओ प्रमाणित जेल होता है क्या? दूसरी चीज, अगर चादर से 8 लोग लॉकअप में बंद थे, 35 चादर यूज हुई उसमें, अकॉर्डिंग टू आईजी 35 चादर, 8 बंदियों के लिए 35 चादरें क्या कर रही थी वहां पे? 35 चादरों की जरूरत थी क्या एक लाख में 8 बंदियों के लिए?
Let me go to the others. The very serious charge that has been made here, and the charge is coming from the lawyer of the accused. एक मिनट परवेज साहब, I need to get reactions. अच्छा, कंप्लीट करिए। Okay.
Please let me.
Okay, please finish quickly. Yeah.
मैं ये
Finish quickly, sir.
मैं ये कहना चाह रहा हूं कि वो चादर हैंग करने के लिए 32 फीट की दीवार पे कोई ऐसा सिस्टम मौजूद था क्या कि वो 32 फीट की दीवार पे चादर हैंग हो जाए? चादर हैंग कैसे करेंगे आप 32 फीट की दीवार पे? एक सिंगल पर्सन को तो बिना चादर के चलना पड़ेगा ना ऊपर।
Okay, now Sudhanshu Mittal, I want you to come in. Parvez Alam has made a very serious comment here. He's actually questioning the entire jailbreak narrative. He is actually saying they were made to leave the jail, suggesting that it was a stage. The entire thing has been staged. That is the allegation coming from the lawyer, Sudhanshu Mittal.
If Mr. Alam is to be believed, and if Mr. Owaisi is to be believed, then first, the government murders Yadav to create a case of 302 against these people to justify any action against them. Then, in a very clandestine manner, it takes all these 8 people out of the jail and lets these people run away to 11 kilometers, and then have somebody videograph police firing where they're saying no. Somebody is saying, no, they might be talking to us, and then they get killed. Can there be something more preposterous, something more demeaning to the morals of the security forces, to the act of bravery of Mr. Ramashankar Yadav? I mean, somebody has to be out of his mind to even say that police got a head constable murdered. You think the police itself will get its own men murdered just to ensure the encounter? If encounters had to be ensured, I'm sure.
Let me take that to Asad Owaisi right away, and then Justice Kaju.
Allow me to finish.
It's absolutely a fair point. It's absolutely a fair point.
You cannot stifle my voice. You are not letting me speak, which is unfair.
Why would I want to do that?
Bring out all the fallacies in these statements.
Okay, but please calm down. You don't need to shout. Of course, I'll let you complete your point.
Mr. Kaju, you are an apology to this nation. I do not know what you were doing as a jurist without having even examined the evidence, without having gone through all the details, without having seen as to how they were killed and how they were not killed. On the basis of these 2 videos, you are concluding that it's a murder? Are you out of your mind? And rightfully the Supreme Court has summoned you because you are a man who's out of his mind. I think age has caught on with you and you become senile.
Okay. I think this is getting very personal. Sudhanshu, let's keep it on the issue. Justice Kaju has not called you names. Why are you calling him names? He's making an argument. Challenge his argument.
I did not make any personal remark.
I'm challenging his argument. Look, Barkha, Let me read out section.
You are challenging the argument, but you don't have to call him names.
No.
You challenge his argument.
Okay,
you dismiss his argument. You can reject his argument. Don't call him names. Let there be no name calling here. He's been a Supreme Court judge. He's been an arbitrator of the law here. Sudhanshu, I don't want name calling here. Please challenge his argument by all means. Okay, now Sudhanshu, you have made a long point. Let him respond, then you can read it out. Justice Kaju, I'll bring you in, then Sudhanshu, you must let him speak.
I need to read out section 46.
Okay.
Section 46
okay, all right, 10 seconds more for you.
Nothing in the section gives right to cause the death of a person who is not accused of an offence punishable with death or imprisonment for life. So it is talking about an accused and not about a convict. So the artificial distinction which Mr. Kaju is making is fallacious. This is a law of land, Mr. Kaju.
And now I must let him speak. Sudhanshu, I think you had your say. Sudhanshu, I can't shout as loud as you, so please now let me speak and let me bring in Justice Kaju, Asad Owaisi, and we'll take last comments after that. Justice Kaju, go ahead.
See, this argument that there are some terrorists who should not be put up on trial, they should be just summarily shot. This is a very dangerous argument, because then supposing you have enmity with somebody, you pay some money to the police, and you know a large section of the police has become corrupt.
An argument which has never been articulated.
Let him speak now, Sudhanshu. Let him speak now. Sudhanshu, he didn't interrupt you. Let him speak, please. Sudhanshu, he did not interrupt you. Let him speak. Let him speak, please. So, Justice Kaju, please make your point. Justice Kaju, please बोलिए.
बरखा जी, मैं कुछ कहना चाहता हूँ. बरखा जी, मुझे
नहीं, परवेज साहब आप भी मत बोलिए. नहीं, अभी कोई नहीं बोलेंगे. अभी जस्टिस काजू बोलेंगे. नहीं, अभी एक करके सब बोलेंगे. जस्टिस काजू, complete your point.
देखिए, this argument that some terrorists have to be shot and not put up on trial is a very dangerous argument, because supposing you have enmity with somebody, you pay some money to some policeman, and you know a large section of police has become corrupt. Unfortunately, that is the truth. And the police will declare him to be a terrorist and shoot him. Then it may recoil on you. You will also be shot. You will be declared terrorist. किसी आपके दुश्मन ने पुलिस को पैसा दे दिया, फिर आपको भी गोली से उड़ा दिया जाएगा. ये बड़ा डेंजर खतरनाक आर्गुमेंट है कि ट्रायल की जरूरत नहीं है, लॉ फॉलो करने की जरूरत नहीं है, पकड़ के गोली मार दो, यही इलाज है. Many people are saying this.
Okay, Rakesh ji, 1 minute. Asad Owaisi. We'll start with last comments. Asad Owaisi.
30 seconds, just 30
seconds. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, Rakesh Sinha, 30 seconds, then Asad
Owaisi. That law and
Owaisi.
order should not be applied. Everybody should be tried, but this case is different. Here they have escaped from the jail. They killed a security guard, and now they were chased by the police, and then they were killed. The question is that whether the encounter was proper or not proper. No, I'm not calling it fake. Nobody can give the judgment. I think everything for probe. The government is already probing. So I think your entire presumption is wrong, that this is a fake encounter. And as far as Owaisi is concerned, he's a leader of the Rajkar's party. He has the tradition, his family tradition, to support those who are against the Indian state, who are against the Indian secularism, who are against the Indian democracy.
He's a member of parliament, Rakesh Sinha. He's also a member of parliament. He's also a member of parliament. Okay, now I want him to be able to speak for himself. Mr. Owaisi, I just want you to respond to what everything you've heard, but also to Digvijay Singh's comment where he says that why do only Muslims escape prison, why never Hindus? Isn't this also a communalization of this ongoing conversation, and isn't that also dangerous?
Well, the problem with Congress is that when they are in power, they did the same thing. Whether it is Khaja Yunus in Maharashtra or in Aurangabad, Congress is also equally responsible for all, judicial killings. Many judicial killings have happened during Congress rule of Maharashtra and everywhere. Even when Digvijay Singh was chief minister, it has happened. So, it is very convenient for Congress to forget it. Secondly, Barkha, the important point in this whole encounter and this jail escape is, BJP does not want anyone to question them. BJP assumes all of us are fools. We don't have a mind of our own. We should not put them relevant questions. We should not expose their inefficiency. And the moment you or I do it, look, for God's sake, you have an elderly person over there. I have strong disagreement with Mr. Kaju. But here you have a BJP spokesperson making personal allegations against him. So this is what BJP is doing. I am a Razakar, I am an anti-national.
So let's stick on to the point. I and he can settle our scores ourselves. You stick on to the point. Let us hear your perverseness.
I have to add. I do have to end here, but I have one question.
Yeah.
10 seconds, Asad. Yeah.
And anti-nationalists who are now questioning it on communal lines just because they happen to be Muslims. So they have a right to kill people. They have a right to murder Ramashankar.
No, there are many non-Muslims also, sir. So there are many non-muslims. There are many non-Muslims also.
Minority Commission and not the Human Rights Commission.
Mr. Sudhanshu Mittal.
With such mindsets,
Mr. Sudhanshu, your mindset, I tell you, you should be quiet and listen because you cannot, no, I have not concluded. Listen to what I have to say. I had the minimum courtesy.
In your first tweet, you said it's a fake encounter.
Listen to what I have to say.
You shouting? Let everybody let him complete his point.
You are a fascist. You are a fascist to the core. Barkha,
everybody calm down.
BJP is taking country to 1921. We are just waiting for the Reichstag to be burned, and this is what is going to happen. We have a fascist government in power who cannot tolerate any criticism. Who wants to
I will allow Rakesh Sinha and Parvez Alam to 30 seconds each. I will have to now bring mics down.
Order an independent inquiry.
Okay, that's it. That is it. I will allow Parvez Alam and Rakesh Sinha 20 seconds each, and everybody else has to be quiet now at this point. Parvez Alam, one question very quickly for you. 20 सेकंड है आपके पास. आप क्या सबूत दे सकते हैं जो आपने एक आरोप लगाया है कि ये जेल ब्रेक हुआ ही नहीं? आप ये किस बेसिस पे कह सकते हैं? फिर जो हेड कांस्टेबल है उनको किसने मारा?
बरखा जी हमें एक 10-20 सेकंड का समय दें और बोलने की इजाजत दें. सबसे पहले मित्तल जी को ये पूछिए, मित्तल जी को, कि अभी तक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ने या पुलिस ने आपकी अभी तक क्या सीसीटीवी फुटेज जेल के अंदर जो ISO प्रमाणित जेल है जहां चप्पे चप्पे पे कैमरे लगे हुए हैं, क्या उन कैमरे के जो सीसीटीवी फुटेज हैं वो अवेलेबल कराए? क्या जेल से भागने के
किसको करवाना,
वहां क्या घटना कारित हुई, इस चीज के फुटेज अवेलेबल कराए? क्या
किसको करवानी है?
Okay, I will have to intervene here. Rakesh Sinha and Justice Karju get 20 seconds each. I have to now shout here.
आप पब्लिक के नुमाइंदे हैं.
I have to close. Parvez Saab, Rakesh Sinha, come in there. Can we bring down now mics and give the mic to Rakesh Sinha? Can we give the mic to Rakesh Sinha? Parvez Saab, please, I'm out of time. Rakesh Sinha, please, Rakesh Sinha.
Barkha, nobody is denying that jailbreak and the encounter is subject to the inquiry, and the government is ready for that. Government is doing that. The only thing is that the way people are creeping for this encounter, this shows that the mentality that they are always against the Indian state, and obviously is calling Indian state fascist. He himself belonged to Rajkash tradition. He has not condemned Rajkash who killed thousands of Hindus, molested women. So the pot calling the kettle black. This is the example, and I am surprised. Mr. Karju is taking an exceptional line. Being the former jurist, I respect him. He should not.
I'll allow Justice Karju the last word. I'll allow Justice Karju the last word. Okay, Justice Karju, you have 15 seconds.
See, in the Nuremberg trials, the Nazi war criminals took the plea that orders are orders. So they were only following the orders of Hitler. But that plea was not accepted, and they were hanged. So all those people involved in this fake encounter must be hanged as held by the Supreme Court in Prakash Kadam's case.
Who will certify this is a fake encounter? You are jurist here. You are ex-jurist. You are not trying the case. You are calling the fake encounter.
This is a very unfortunate conversation. This is a very unfortunate conversation of absolute polarization. Sudhanshu Mittal, Asad Owaisi, and Justice Karju, Parvez Alam and Rakesh Sinha, this has been such a polarized conversation. We need to actually clinically look at those videos and address the questions they raise, because there is no doubt the serious questions are raised by those videos, and that's what we need to put our focus on and not on the politics. Leaving it there as we continue to follow this story. Thank you for joining us on the Buck Stops here.